My name is Georgia Hamm. I am the great-granddaughter of Lawrence Hamm, the world's first canned meat critic. This is my co-host.
Yes, I'm Cathy Beef Wellington.
She is also a fine critic of canned food items.
I'm a connoisseur. I've had many canned meats. It's pretty much all I eat. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. There's just an assortment of canned meats out there that I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of.
It's not just a food. It's not just something that can sustain your body and spirit. It can be a body lotion. It can be a garnish on other canned meats. You can scent your clothes with it. We want to bring you the serious business about canned meats. And, you know, back to that, I'm sorry, I'm just catching a whiff of this pillow. You coated this in in canned meat juice, didn't you?
I did.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yes, I did. You know, you can always tell someone who uses canned meats to scent their clothing or their pillows. It just has this great meaty smell. You know, when you're walking in the grocery store, you get a whiff.
You always know.
Yeah.
And then you know your people. You know you found your people. That's how we found each other.
Yes.
I passed her in a grocery store and I said, "Is that Spam?"
And I said, yes.
And it was Spam.
Oh my God. And you know, it's great to meet other cannies.
Yeah. And you find out that you can with canned meats. Should we get started on our first review?
Yes, absolutely.
Gotta start with the classic
Spam.
Spam. The oldest canned meat. My great-grandfather, Lawrence Hamm, reviewed Spam. Was the first person to ever do so.
It was so great meeting you the first time because I've read his journals.
Have you?
Yeah. And he was a remarkable man.
He had a lot to offer the world, and even though I never met him, I really feel that he lives in me. Sometimes I feel like I have no agency of my own, and my great-grandfather is controlling my body and all of my actions, and it's terrifying. He was a brilliant man, though. Yeah.
He was, and they canned him.
Yes, they did can my grandfather. Someday I'd like to try him. I have to kind of work my way up to it.
So we got Spam, we got Spam Lite.
I actually have not tried, which, can you believe it, as a canny?
Oh my God.
Never tried Spam Lite because I'm a purist and
Yeah.
I think Spam Lite, Spam Schmite, I want the Spam.
If you've consumed a large quantity of Spam in a day, then dinner, have Spam Lite.
And even I'll show you a little visual here. Even on the can, there's kind of a nice salad light spread going on there.
There is.
And there's also a little knight.
Hey, it looks kind of like my husband.
Yeah, he does. Good old Wallace,
Yeah.
Beef Wellington. And we have to have him on sometime. Sometimes eats meat that is not in a can, but I still am fond of him.
Yeah, that's something that it's taken a toll on our marriage, but you know,
You're working through it, you know?
That's his thing. Do what we can.
You know, you do what you can. All right, get down to business.
Yeah.
The opening of the can is an art that some of you normies might not be familiar with. Look at her technique here. She pops the thumb up. She pulls that lid all the way back and then just gently slides it open. And look at that. Pure, just perfect.
Do you smell that? Nothing like a can of Spam.
Smells like my dog's food, and I like it. If we could just get a look inside there, just so you can see the color, that perfect, just pink, just perfect block of meat, just as nature intended.
Like a newborn baby. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I am, because I want to. Oh my God. Oh, it's like fireworks of flavor in my mouth, just bursting. I'm sorry, I just have to take a minute.
Let's give her a moment. I hope that you could appreciate her tasting technique. Just kind of just get all the flavors. With canned meats, what you do is you don't chew cud like a cow. You let it slide down your throat like a meat jello. Now, our rating system is a little bit complicated. We may at times give something 5 stars, say if it's great, maybe 10 points if we're going by point system. We might give it 5 ham bones if we're going by the meat system, the matrix system.
When you first open a can of Spam, there's this clear gelatinous stuff on top. That, my friend, is where you want to be. Just don't avoid it. Don't say, oh, what's this gross clear stuff? I don't know what it is.
It is an actual mystery. We have penned letters. We have gone on visits, and they could not tell us. It's something that happens in the canning process, and it's pure heaven. And if I could live there in that thin layer, that thin mucusy sweet layer on top of Spam, I would live there. I would give up my life, my husband, my children to live on that layer above Spam. I would do it in a heartbeat. I think I'm gonna dig in now.
All right.
It's like, you know that ride, the Tunnel of Love? I feel like my mouth is becoming the tunnel of salt. And it's, I wish everyone could take a ride through here. It's,
I wish I could.
Let me try to break it down for you in canny terms. Beautiful presentation.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's simple, it's clean. We can follow them on Facebook and Twitter, apparently. And visit spam.com for more fun ideas. I love Spam.
I love Spam too.
It was my beginnings. So any other comments about, say, texture? Can we even begin to describe the symphony of flavor that is Spam?
No, it's like a Jello meat ride.
That might be the most accurate description. You know, you should pitch that to them. And they should put you in that little night suit.
Oh, that is so sweet.
You know, Spam backwards is mapped. And I think that Spam has the map to my heart. They certainly are getting there through my arteries. What would you rate this?
Oh my God. Well, geez. I'd have to do 5 ham bones.
I might do you one more. I might say, let's give this 10 stars. If you're a canny, hopefully you know and love it as well as we do. If you're new to the game, hopefully you take our review to heart and get to know this wonderful canned meat.
Absolutely.
Experience it for yourself. This Jello meat ride, this bundle of joy. It is a true delight in my mouth and stomach. And
coming out too.
you know what it really is? If all you eat is Spam, I really do feel that it makes for some of the most pleasant BMs you will ever have.
Absolutely, yeah. Smooth.
Smooth sailing.
So should we try Spam Lite now?
I think so. I think we're ready. I want to see what you've got to offer, Spam Lite.
I've got a lot to offer.
Again, perfect opening technique. Look at that.
Thank you.
Well,
Lots of practice.
You kind of clipped the edge of that meat block there, but you know, it happens sometimes. But let's try to avoid it in the future.
The color is slightly redder.
Right.
You can still see the gelatinous coating on top.
Not quite as smooth to dig into.
It's a little harder.
It's a little harder. I don't know how I feel about that. Same delicious smell. Like a cat's breath. And that sound too, when you're working through the Spam in your mouth. That kind of sound.
Squelchy.
That is part of the experience.
Absolutely. It's a little firmer, but what's wrong with that?
I think that's what the light part is. It's firmer, it's more toned. It came from the fittest pigs.
Oh my God, I think
on
you're
the
right.
farm.
Yeah.
All the kind of buff Arnold Schwarzenegger pigs walking around. They plucked them up and were like, we're putting you in the Spam Lite.
Totally.
This fit pig, or pigs, is delicious.
Probably several.
My sons are playing tennis against the door out there. About to go out there and feed them some Spam, quiet them down. Sometimes they say, Mom, we want fruit. Mom, can I have a vegetable? My bones hurt. And I say, be quiet and eat your Spam. There are children in Africa who haven't had Spam for days. So how do you feel about Spam Lite? Rating system there.
You know, I would give it 6 ham bones.
Oof.
And I know it only goes to 5, but I'm really feeling the Spam Lite today.
I want to put it on probation, a probationary period right now, and give it 9 stars, and then just see how it grows on me, in me. And maybe then it'll move up to 10, maybe even 11, but I know that it's good enough, but I want to make it work for it. I want to make the Spam work for my approval, like I do my son's.
Yeah, she does.
No hugs till you finish your Spam sundae. That's what I tell them. They cry through every bite. And I tell them one day, you're going to cry tears of joy.
Tears of Spam.
Yeah. God willing. Right? Is that all we have for you today?
I believe that is, yeah. I think that's it.
Well, pleasure to meet you. Again, I am Georgia Hamm, great-granddaughter of Lawrence Hamm.
And I'm Cathy Beef Wellington. Glad to bring you our reviews and ratings of canned meats.
We'll have more for you soon.